This is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. We've been there, we've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can leave the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Nasruddin Imavov.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here is Francis Nasruddin Imavov, trains under the great Fernand Lopez there at the factory in Paris, France. And he's already got some pretty big scalps on his resume, trying to reel in another big one here tonight. And while he does have a lot of confidence in his striking, he believes his grappling is going to be key in winning this matchup here tonight. All right, so a nice sequence right out of the chute by the kickboxer, continuing to attack that lead leg of the boxer, who didn't seem maybe as worried about the leg kicks midweek as he should have been.
Well, you don't worry about it until 2 or 3 land and you can barely walk. This boxer is going to have to make some adjustments so that he is not eating leg kick after leg kick as the fight goes on.
Oh, man, that kick looked like it hurt. Feeling out process, folks. Here we go. Edge of your seat action right out of the chute.
These dudes are trading very early in this fight. This is good.
So 1 minute into this fight, as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close. staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Landed that left hook. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Oh, nice elbow.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Knee to the body there. That one, though, blocked by the Korean Super Bowl. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Straight punches, true. Nassourdine Imavov's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Oh, and the high kick lands.
He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Big straight left.
Nice job blocking that punch.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
Now they separate. He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Twists on the elbow.
Oh, nice.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah, nice kick. These guys are going at it. Nice punch to the head. Ooh, another shot to the head.
20 seconds left.
Lands a solid kick right there. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice counter right hook there. Second round, straight ahead.
Sit down and take a deep breath. Let's relax. You lost that last round. You're losing the fight. We need to change things up quick. Remember the game plan. Let's go back to that.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a fire fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. The fighter lands a nasty kick.
Checks that leg kick.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. The right hand just misses.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, nice jab by the Korean Superboy. Back and forth we go. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Choi's thigh and the outside of it really starting to bruise here. You wonder how much weight he can put on that leg moving forward.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar. Big shot to the body.
3 minutes to go in round 2. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Just out of range with the big right hand. Now some separation. Fighter lands a jab. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Nassourdine Imavov's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Oh, guillotine, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Choi's right back to the full mount. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Under a minute to go. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Choi's now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job. Oh! He's got the single collar tie.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Imavov's eyes closing up. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the Storm.
This is what happens when you get very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Nassourdine Imavov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Tags him with that uppercut. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick?
Big shot lands for both guys.
Imavov's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Choi's eye is starting to swell shut.
Lands a quick jab.
Fighter lands a left punch, nicely done. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, nice jab up top by Choi. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Straight punch lands.
Lands a big elbow there. Oh, single collar tie here. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Choi.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not gonna not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Imavov. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Good stick.
Oh, the high kick lands. Collar tie here in the clinch. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. 1 minute to go in the round. Leg kick checked effectively there by Choi. Nassourdine Imavov's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body.
Beautiful punch lands. He's got that single collar tie.
Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Makes the bad man stop. Trying to establish that jab once again.
10 seconds on the clock.
Great block there.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
And blocks the shot there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Heavy kick downstairs. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You've doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out and land a nasty flying knee to the head.
Back and forth we go. Joy gets tattooed by that straight punch.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer. And this dude's cashing chips. Well, he blocks the shot there. Best punch in the game, beautiful jab.
And he continues to work the body here. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Beat into the punch. Beat first.
Oh, inside kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Stay on that cut.
Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there. Big right hook there by the champ. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Joy's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more.
Gets to the single collar tie now.
Big knee lands right through his opponent's midsection.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight. And again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Under a minute to go in round 4. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Imavov's continuing to attack that area. He's trying to make his opponent's eye swell completely shut. Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute. There's that body shot.
30 seconds left.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
20 seconds to go.
Very fast jab lands for him. Good jab there by the champion. He's back in the clinch.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, so the round is over, and the cut on the bridge of his nose continuing to be a factor. You thought maybe it was getting better, not so much. Blood trickling down, and when the blood starts to trickle down into the mouth and upset the breathing pattern, that's when it starts to really become a factor. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Next round is underway, and I'm no fighter, but these guys look pretty fresh to me.
It's insane to be able to carry that workload, that pace, over 5 minutes and still look as fresh as both of these fighters are. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Single collar tie now. Choi's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on.
He's back in the clinch. How does he proceed from here? Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
You're getting the better of him.
Choi's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Mavov's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body.
Oh, nice body shot.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Big body kick lands.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Get off first.
Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Right idea, wrong execution. No good on the left punch count. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Nassourdini Imavov's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon.
Look for your double leg. Look for your double leg. Shoot.
big punch lands.
Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by the Korean Superboy. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. 1 minute to go in the fight. Always being closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Grips the body there. And there's that jab. Choi's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Back out. He needs to get some space now.
Just misses with the left hook.
10 seconds to go.
All right, single collar tie now. Nassourdini-Imavov's cut has really opened up now. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce
Buffer. The judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges scored this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Doo-Ho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started. Now let's see just how far he can take it. But tonight the celebration